know about this?
What's up, you guys? Your girl is finally back in front of a camera. Like, I know I went missing in action for like 8 months, and there's a huge reason why behind it. As you guys already seen in the title, I'm gonna be just dropping all the tea on what the last 8 months of my life have been like, what I've been dealing with, just like a life update. So I'm back, I'm here. I owe y'all an explanation, so let's just get into it. So for starters, I just want to kind of like check in with my gang. I want to see how you guys are feeling. Make sure y'all drop in the comments like any resolutions that y'all have for the new year, like just anything. Like, I want to catch up with you guys. Let me know, how has 2023 been treating you guys so far? How your 2022 ended? Like, let's catch up. Let's chop it up in a comment section because I missed you guys. Like, honestly, I think the last video that I posted was 8 months ago, and that last video kind of like set the tone for where I was a little bit mentally. Like, I think it was a get ready with me, or like a let's go through my day with me, some type of video. And I think like I remember in that video saying how much I felt discouraged and I just wasn't in the right mindset, and then just like I just felt like there was so much going on. I just haven't been feeling like doing anything. I haven't been feeling like going anywhere. I haven't been feeling like posting. And I think literally after that, that was my last video for the last 8 months. And yeah, so that's kind of where I left off at in terms of YouTube. But I'm trying to like, get back into it and just continue to do things that I enjoy. Like, I actually enjoy filming for you guys. So here we are, 2023, turning over a new leaf. We're about to get it started. So now for the tea. Y'all want to know where I've been? Y'all want to know where I've been at? So if you already follow me on social media, then you guys already know that I am currently expecting. I am pregnant. I'm actually like at the end of my pregnancy as I sit here filming this. Um, so yeah, that's where I've been. I'm actually due on Valentine's Day. So, you know, life has been lifing. I do have like a little Q&A segment that I was supposed to film, but never got to it. So I'm gonna save like the pregnancy stuff for the end. Just kind of like give you guys like a quick little update of like other things that have been going on. Okay, so yeah, back to the last video that I did. When was that video even posted? I don't even know when that video was posted. April 19th. What happened between April and June? First of all, okay, so April we celebrated my son's. I'm gonna be inserting clips just so that you guys could kind of like feel like in the loop. In April we celebrated my son's 4th birthday. We did a bowling party for him. It was a lot of fun, very small, intimate. I think the theme was Paw Patrol. Yeah, because he was obsessed with Paw Patrol at the time. Now he's like into Spider-Man and stuff. But yeah, so we celebrated his birthday, his 4th birthday. I want to say like May and June were really like draining me. Like, I was going through issues with my husband. I was going through issues with my mom, my sister. Like, it was really, really mentally draining me. So I feel like May, April, like after my son's birthday in like May, I kind of like just took a step back for a little bit. I was still like post and stuff on social media to kind of be relevant, but mentally, like I was just like I needed a break. So June was actually, it was my first girls trip. I hadn't gone on any vacation in a while. My good friend, you guys have probably seen her in some of my vlogs, like my Sismas vlog. She graduated. Shout outs to her with her bachelor's or whatever, doing the damn thing. Shout outs to you, D. You know I'm gonna shout you out in my video because I know you're watching. So go ahead and thumbs it up because why not? But yeah, she graduated with her bachelor's, so she celebrated by doing a girls trip in Houston. And I don't know if you guys know, I actually used to live in Houston. Like when I moved from Trinidad, Houston was the first place that I lived, and I lived there until I was, I think, maybe like 11 or 12. And so I have like some family in Houston. Majority of my family is in Trinidad though, but I have a couple cousins in Houston. So I was like excited to go to Houston. Hey guys, so I know you guys haven't seen my face in a minute. Speaking of face, it's breaking out. Don't watch that. I haven't been keeping up with my Curology skincare routine, and honey, it is showing in the skin. But the order is processed and on the way, so I will soon be back to no blemishes, dark spots, all of that. Keep up with your skincare routine. Don't be like me. Don't get lazy. Yeah, but neither here nor there. Yeah, I haven't picked up the camera in a minute. It's been a minute, like longer than a minute actually. I think it's been like over a month that I haven't posted on YouTube. That's crazy. So now we're here, and this is a travel vlog, okay? My good friend Kadisha graduated with her bachelor's, so we're going to Houston to celebrate, and y'all are coming with us. But come to board. I'm gonna insert clips so you guys can kind of see what the vibe was like. Like we literally had a time. Like it was the best. Like we had a night where it was like themed like cowgirls. Sorry, we had a theme, like a cowgirl theme night where we had on like cowgirl hats and cowboy boots. It was like such a vibe. Um, I had a lot of fun. Only thing, it was so hot. Like I didn't expect it to be as hot as it was. It was so hot. Like we went to brunch and I literally got a tan. But I loved that trip. Like I felt so confident on that trip. Like, you know, I just felt like everything was just flowing really nice. Um, but yeah, so that was like the highlight of my year because, well, not, let me not say the highlight because there's more highlights to come, but that was like the, like, what's the word I'm looking for? That was like I got over the hill. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I was going through something and then I finally reached the top of that, like, peak of just, I'm over this. And then I had a good time. So it kind of like made me feel like, okay, like, you know, I don't know if y'all do this, but like when I go on vacations, I do the birth control hack where basically like if you want to delay your period, you take, can't remember which pill. I usually always Google it before I do it, but you basically take either the white pills at the end to throw off your cycle or start the top rows. I can't remember, but it's like a little hack. So it's always worked for me when I go on vacations and stuff. And so I knew that like the moment I got back from Houston, my period was supposed to come. My period did not come. So I was like, what the hell? So instantly I knew I was pregnant because I was just like, that'll make sense. Whatever. Like after like 4 or 5 days, it didn't come. I was just like, yeah, I think I'm pregnant. Like it doesn't make sense. So I was telling my friend at work, I was just like, yo, my period has not come. And she was like telling me I should take a test, but I didn't want to take a test. So it was like perfect timing for Father's Day, right? Mind you, me and him are still kind of like at odds. So it's perfect timing for Father's Day. So I'm trying to plan like this nice little goodie box that had like a cute onesie, and it had like the pregnancy test and like just basically to say that I'm expecting. And he ruined it. Like he ruined the surprise because he just thought I was he thought I was in Houston living my life, like doing what I had to do, came back, didn't give a shit where my period was at, just was like on some hot girl Houston hottie type vibes. Like he was not with it. So we ended up getting into an argument and he kind of ruined the surprise because I was just like, you know what, this is why I haven't given a shit about my period. And I kind of like showed him my computer screen and it was like the Amazon cart with all this stuff and he just like looking stupid. So that was my like way of revealing it to him, but it was such a shitty way because we were just such at odds. So that happened in June. We didn't really like talk about it after. Like we didn't really, it kind of was like sinking in for both of us. So we didn't really like discuss it too much. I didn't want to let anyone know because, you know, For those of you that don't know, actually, let me just say that in January I did have a miscarriage. So it's kind of like a shock for me to have had a miscarriage in January to now pregnant in June. Like, it was just weird. Like, it just seemed so, like, the timing just was like weird. But yeah, I'll link that video up top for you guys, because I did have like a little you know, sit down one of these videos and kind of like went in depth about like the whole miscarriage situation and stuff like that. But yeah, so where was I? So yeah, that was like, we didn't really talk about it. I didn't really want to tell anyone. But y'all, I started showing so freaking fast. Like, I was like 4 months pregnant, looking like I was 6 months pregnant. There was no way that no one was gonna know. So literally I hid my belly. Aside from the people at work, like, because I have to go to work, I hid my belly until August. So for 2 months I hid my belly because it was just there. It surprised me that it stuck with so many people that you know, I had a miscarriage, like that they remembered that part of my life, like just little old me, like, you know. So it made me feel really special to see some of the like reactions and see the read the comments and get the text messages. Like, it was really sweet, especially from a lot of people I didn't expect to get stuff from. So like, you know, like, or hear from rather. My hair, I just did it, and I tried to do like some little loose curls, but you know when you just do your hair, how it's like fresh and like, I don't know, it's just all over the place for me. And then the curls not even staying. So yeah, life took a turn in May, June, around there somewhere, and here we are. I'm 8 months pregnant. I'm actually, I don't know if I mentioned before, I'm due on Valentine's Day. So now we're gonna just jump right into like the pregnancy segment of things. I kind of gave you guys like a rundown of everything that took place from the time I went missing to now. And yeah, let me drink some water because I feel like I'm talking a lot. Like, so the first one is, how many months pregnant are you? I just answered that I'm 8 months. How did your family react to the news? My husband's side of the family, they really just kind of like, you know, were excited about it. It's such a big family, so it's like someone is always having a baby, or like, you know, so that's nothing to them. But my mother-in-law specifically, she's like really excited. She's, you know, always asking me how I feel, or like buying stuff for the baby. So I could tell she's really excited. My side of the family, like my aunts and uncles, they're all really excited. My dad, he's really excited. You know, I think everyone ultimately is, you know, happy about it. Um, do you know the sex of the baby? Yes, we are having a baby girl. A baby girl, another princess. So we got two princesses, one queen, and a prince and a king. Our castle should be complete. It shouldn't be no more. But yes, we're having a girl, hopefully healthy, beautiful, perfect baby girl. Like, I can't tell you guys how much I pray for that. With the way the world has been, so many things have been happening to specifically kids and babies. So I've gotten, that's another thing that's happened too. I've gotten so close to God. Like, I've been praying in the shower. Anytime I have like a bad thought or something like that happens, I say a quick prayer. I literally, like 2 days ago, got on, well, I didn't get on my knees because it's a little hard to get up, but I had my kids get on their knees and we said the Lord's Prayer together. And it was so cute to see my son say it, because he's closing his eyes, but he's like peeking to see if I'm looking to see if he's closing his eyes. But to hear him repeat the words at such a young age is just kind of like, do you want more children? Child, I don't know. Their biggest craving. In the beginning, I craved a lot of salty things. Like, I wanted nothing but cheese. Like, I would literally, if I felt nauseous, I would literally just get up and go cut a piece of cheese, like Cracker Barrel cheese, and literally just eat that. I couldn't drink like anything too sweet. Like, basically anything sweet kind of made me turned off. Now I don't crave anything. Like, I don't have a taste for anything at all. Like, my husband gets so frustrated because it's like I'm the one pregnant woman in the world that's just like, I don't care. Like, it's up to you. Like, I don't really have an appetite. Like, what pregnant woman don't have an appetite? Me. Um, what's the best part of being pregnant? The best part of being pregnant is just the fact that, like, you get to to create a life. Like, a woman's body is so freaking amazing. Like, I love feeling her kick. I just she could tune it down a little bit when it's time to go to bed. Like, she's very active in the middle of the night, and like right now she's super calm. But I like the feeling of feeling her kick, and I love to see the excitement on my kid's face. Like, my son, he's like so aware that he has a little sister on the way, but at the same time, it's like he doesn't understand it. Like, he thinks when she kicks me, she's upset. So he gives my stomach kisses to make her feel better. Like, not understanding that, like, she's kicking me because my stomach is too small and she wants to come out. And then my daughter, she's just like in big sister mode. Like, if I bring home a box of Pampers or if I bring home anything for her, she's like, this is for her. Like, I get to do this. I get to do that. I'm just like, yeah, you can. Go ahead. Whatever floats your boat, do it. So those are like the two most exciting parts of the pregnancy so far. It's just seeing everyone so excited and happy, and just knowing that I'm creating a life inside of me that I get to love and have and appreciate and just nurture for the rest of my life. Like, you know what I mean? It's a surreal feeling to know that you can literally create a person, and especially when you've struggled with it so many times in the past. Like, I don't know. So I guess that's the best part about it. And what's the worst part? Honestly, the worst part for me was really um just the process. Like, my doctors and stuff have been so annoying. Do you have any names picked out? Yes, the name is going to be Journey. I've always wanted to name one of my kids Journey. And I think my husband kind of like knew, like, once we were having a girl, like, yeah, that's the name she's gonna be set on. Who will be with you during labor? My husband. Do you have a birth plan? I don't really have a birth plan, just because everything is kind of like up in the air for me. They're trying to see if, basically they're telling me, like, if I could get to 8 centimeters on my own, and when I get to the hospital, I'm like ready to push, I can push. But if not, they're scheduling my C-section for a week from my due date, which would be like February 7th or something like that. So we'll see. Are you going to record it? Yes, I'm going to be vlogging the process as much as I can. I'm going to be vlogging from the moment I wake up, or from the moment my water breaks, or whatever is going on that day. You guys are definitely going to get a video. Um, Natural or medicated birth, again, that plays a huge role in what happens. If I'm able to push and make it to 8 centimeters where I can just push on my own, I definitely want to do it unmedicated. I've had epidural before, and I feel like it definitely fucks with your back, and it definitely fucked with mine. Like, I used to be completely fine whenever that time of the month came. Now whenever I get my period, I experience really, really sharp back pains, like back spasms. Like, it's like cramps in my back, and that's so annoying. So, and I never used to have that before. um but obviously, if I have a C-section, they're gonna have to medicate me, so it kind of is up in the air. But if I had it my way, for sure, definitely unmedicated. Are you scared about labor? Absolutely. Like, I just feel like the closer it gets, um any woman is gonna kind of, their anxiety is gonna kind of be all over the place. It's funny because my husband actually asked me that last night, and I think it's sinking into him, like, I have to get a whole baby out of me, because that's literally what he said. He was like, it's crazy to think, like, a woman literally gets a baby put in her and then they have to take the baby out at the end. I'm like, yeah, you didn't think about that before. um but yeah, so definitely, I am nervous, especially because I want to push, and there's so many risks that they explained to me when it came to pushing. When it comes to pushing, but I'm very spiritual, and I kind of believe, like, what's for me will be for me. And I feel like what's God's plan will be God's plan. So I told my husband, I'm like, if by any chance, like, they're giving me the option to schedule my C-section, so I'm gonna push it as far as I can and try to just naturally induce myself at home, through home remedies and like things that I've done research on, like, drinking the castor oil and stuff like that. So if you guys have any other natural remedies, comment down below, because if I can naturally induce myself and just, go into labor that way, I would really prefer it. But at the same time, there are risks with me pushing after 2 C-sections that I have to consider. But, you know, I don't know. Sometimes I just feel like doctors, they push for you to have a C-section when it's not really necessary. I want that immediate connection. Like, I want to experience that really, really bad. And I just feel like it's been robbed of me twice. And if I can control it and just like, just be positive and pray and just hope that God allows me to experience it, then by all means. It's just, I don't know. Um, what do you look most forward to after pregnancy? The one thing I'm looking forward to the most is just kind of like adjusting my life, like seeing what my life is gonna be like with 3 kids, trying to get a routine. Sorry, I got the Biggie Smalls nose, like with the pregnancy, trying to get a routine down pat and just like living the life of a mommy of 3, like just getting acclimated. Like I'm looking forward to seeing what challenges I'm gonna have and how I'm gonna deal with them. And then most importantly, like I'm looking forward to just feeling like myself again. Like pregnancy takes a toll on you physically, mentally, emotionally. Like I'm always tired. Some days I'm up, some days I'm down, some days I'm like an emotional wreck, some days it's just like all over the place. So I really want the feeling of just feeling good again back. Um, will you breastfeed? I'm definitely trying to breastfeed. I actually got these. Let me show you guys. So I just got these yesterday from Target, and I'm actually gonna try them because with my son, I couldn't breastfeed. I didn't get any milk, and I was devastated, and I felt so guilty because we had to give him formula, and then he had an allergic reaction to the formula. So I was like beating myself up, like it's because I can't breastfeed. If I was able to breastfeed, he wouldn't have to have formula. So they're these little like cookies that are supposed to be like really good for giving you what you need to be able to breastfeed and to kind of like start building the milk before the baby comes. So this is what it looks like. And the box comes with 6 bags, and you're supposed to literally eat a bag a day. So I haven't eaten them yet because I wanted to film first, but I'm gonna eat it as like a snack and see what happens, and hopefully they're good because it says that it's twice the iron as a serving of spinach, the classic chocolate chip, and but it just don't give Pillsbury. You know what I mean? It don't give Pillsbury. These ain't your average cookies. Don't keep these around your kids, okay? But yeah, so I'm excited to try these. I hope they taste good. I wonder if I should drink milk with them just to see. But yes, I am definitely trying to breastfeed. I actually ordered a breast pump. So with my daughter, I breastfed, and I definitely feel like with Journey, I should be breastfeeding, especially with the formula shortage and all of that. Like breastfeeding is probably the best way to go. Last question that I said we were gonna get back to was, do you regret having a baby after so close after having surgery? And I absolutely don't regret it, just because I just feel like what's meant to happen is meant to happen. I definitely do plan on going hard so that I could get back to the figure that I had before I got pregnant, which I don't feel is going to require a lot because when I look at myself, I still kind of have my surgery shape. Like I feel like I'm all belly, as people would say. Like I don't think that I've, knock on wood, child, I don't think I've really like gotten huge compared to how I was with my son. So I don't think it's gonna take a lot of work, but definitely a lot of dedication mentally to eat better and like just watch what I'm eating, have a diet, and being consistent. Like I said, the 2 C's, confidence and consistency. So yeah, definitely gonna hit the gym, but I don't regret it. Like what's meant to happen is what's meant to happen. I always go by it's not my plan, it's God's plan, and that everything that works out is always on God's timing, never mine. So if this is happening now, it's for a reason, and I just have to adjust to it, and just, you know, move accordingly. I'm gonna catch you guys in my next video really soon. I don't know what it's gonna be yet because I'm still trying to figure out how I'm gonna organize the content for you guys. But I know I wanted to start with this because I owed y'all the explanation. I owed y'all, you know, the tea on where I've been and what's been going on. So yeah, definitely stay tuned for more content. Let me know what content you guys want to see in the comment section. Definitely look forward to filming all of this baby stuff for you guys. Like, this is the first time I've ever done anything like this in terms of like just tracking my pregnancy with you guys and like, you know, all of that good stuff. So I hope that you guys are enjoying it as much as I do. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video really, really soon. Don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and leave your comments in the comment section because we are family, okay? Say hi, whatever the case may be. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video really, really soon. As always, bye guys.